It is October 17th, the second full day of our Japan travel, and we are on the train toward Meiji Jingu, the great forest shrine of Shibuya. A few minutes later, we step through the first towering torii gate, a wide arc of cedar that marks the moment you leave the everyday world and cross into the sacred. From here, the path disappears into a long stretch of forest. What looks like an ancient woodland is actually a gift. More than 100,000 trees planted by hand over a century ago, donated from all across Japan to honor Emperor Meiji, the ruler who opened the country to the modern world. The forest was designed to grow on its own, to become a quiet sanctuary in the heart of the city, a place where history, devotion, and nature breathe together. And then, along the path, the forest opens to a long wall of barrels, sake wrapped in straw, donated by brewers from all across Japan. They stand here as a tribute to Emperor Meiji, who supported the meeting of old traditions and new ideas. On the opposite side, the French wine barrels create a quiet balance. East and west, ceremony and celebration, all offered in honor of the shrine. And then we were in one of those many cat cafes of Tokyo and enjoyed some quiet time. On our third morning in Japan, the sky is clear and bright. Jeanne and I make our way to the Emperor's Palace in Chiyoda, the quiet heart of Tokyo. I'm still taken by the size of the open square, this white sunlit space framed by calm water, ancient walls, and modern skyscrapers that stand around like silent guardians. Everything feels open, spacious, almost unreal in the middle of a big city. And then it happens. I step wrong, my ankle twists, and in a single moment everything changes. One leg breaks badly, the other is fractured, and I fall onto the hot stone of the square, trying to hold the pain together while the sun burns down on me. People rush over immediately. Someone places a jacket under my hat, another offers water. Strangers kneel beside me, gently trying to keep me calm until help arrives. It feels like forever before the ambulance finally reaches the square and takes me to the University Hospital of Tokyo. After the emergency scans and more discussion than I expected, I'm admitted, and the third day of our trip becomes something very different from what we imagined. Hardly anyone in the hospital spoke English, and every document was written only in Japanese. Thankfully, we had Koma and his parents who came to help without hesitation. They welcomed John into their home with such warmth and supported us through every translation, every form, every conversation with the doctors. In those chaotic and dark days, they became our light, and I'm endlessly grateful for them. The hospital food was surprisingly tasty and healthy, but I was sad that I didn't get to try all the Japanese goodies I have watched in documentaries before. Surgery went well, and every day my daughter would come and support me. I slowly felt better, started rehab, and was supported by the friendly nurses every day. Eventually, I got to move into a single room with a beautiful view. My daughter Jeanne and her boyfriend Koma visited me in hospital about every day, and when I was feeling better, I decided to send them on a little mini vacation to Kamakura, a coastal town close to Tokyo with lots of history, and these are the pictures and videos I received. Meanwhile, I was visited by a new friend, Mari. Hi, Mari. She brought me so many beautiful little presents. It was so touching, and I was just astonished that we both knew each other from Ruben, the pianist from Brazil, who offers me his compositions to use for these videos. And it's just such an amazing story that, a creator from Brazil unites people from all over the world, like me from Germany and Mari from Tokyo. And then it was time to say goodbye, and I was actually feeling pretty sad. Despite my misfortune, and yes, I would have loved nothing more than to explore Japan and see more of its beauty, I still experienced this country in a way almost no tourist ever does. Not through sights or restaurants, but through people, through kindness, through quiet, everyday humanity. From the moment I was admitted to the hospital, I was met with a level of gentleness and care that I had never seen before. Especially when I was in pain, especially in moments when I felt weak, no one ever turned away from me. The nurses smiled, reassured me, did their best, and stayed soft in every interaction. I never felt alone, not even for a second. Personal care here is treated as something deeply human. There is a natural attentiveness in the way people look after you, calm, respectful, never rushed. Their presence made me feel safe, even far from home and unable to speak the language. Even though the medical system follows clear hierarchies, everyone remained warm and polite. When I raised a concern, the nurse simply called the doctor. He came to my bedside and we decided together. Everything unfolded with a quiet grace. And even with the language barrier, closeness grew so easily. We talked through translation apps, laughed together, and somehow understood each other through gestures, expressions, and patience. These small moments became a bridge. Simple, human, and incredibly moving. It felt so hard to say goodbye, but I felt thankful at the same time. Japan has shown me that gentleness is its own form of strength, that care can be given without words, and that sometimes the deepest experience of a country comes not from the places you see, but from the hearts that hold you when you least expect it. And finally, I arrived at a hospital in Germany, visited by friends and family, and learning how to walk on crutches. Hello, everyone. It's November 14th, Friday. Just today, exactly 3 weeks ago, I had surgery in Tokyo University Hospital, and meanwhile have been brought back to Kassel, a hospital in a town close to my home, where I spent another almost 2 weeks. Today is the big day. Today I'm released to go home. However, I'm not even sure if I manage to do all the stairs. I have an old farmhouse with lots of stairs, narrow stairs, curving stairs. So the worst case scenario is that I have to be carried upstairs, where there is my bedroom, my study room, and the bathroom. I do feel excited. I'm so ready to go home and to cuddle my dogs, even though it will be challenging, because the house, even on one level, it has steps, and the way from the bedroom to the bathroom is quite far. So, but I think I will manage, and I will have help. Like there is a special service coming once a day. So yeah, I'm positive, I'm optimistic that everything will work out. So this is the end of a journey, really. And I'm we're very thankful that you came along and that you were always commenting so nicely. It meant a lot while I was really in pain. Now the pain is really reduced. I still have to take painkillers, but it's not dominant at all anymore. And wow, I really have to process it all within the next coming days when I'm at home. It sure was an adventure of a different kind. And but in all honesty, I cannot wait to go on another adventure. I cannot wait to be able to walk again and to travel again. And I already have lots of plans for 2026. I did it. It was stressful. I had to slide the stairs up on my bum. So waiting for my dogs now. Hello. Hello, my Schatz. Hello. Mm-hmm.